They say I take all the food, that's why I'm at the top, boy. Climbing that mountain too. Call me when they get to the top, boy.
People, welcome back to the Fix It's Boy. Are here with Ari, and we have a top boy in the building. But before we get to that, we have to say big ups to our sponsors, Itopia Life Herbos, where cannabis and culture combine for one of a kind experience. You can visit them at 10 A West Kings House Road, just across from the Canadian Embassy. Also, you can follow them on Instagram at Itopia Life or visit their webpage at itopialife.com for latest info on strains and merch. This video is also brought to you by Pure 24, pure natural supplements designed to enhance the body and mind. They make supplements affordable, effective, and easy to use. You can visit their website at pure24store.com. Their product ship all across the world. Don't know, so you can use that promo code The Fix to get 50% off all purchases. That's promo code The Fix to get 50% off all purchases. As I said, people have a top boy in the building.
Jamie
In the building.
Yes.
Actor extraordinaire. Model.
And you're the BAFTA Rising Star recipient.
Yeah. All those accolades I've mentioned them at the top. Yeah. Micheal Ward in the building.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Bless up.
Man, I'm happy to be here.
Give
Thanks
thanks.
for coming.
I was even hearing all of that as well. I might have to use that discount, 50%.
Yeah, use it. The government's work. They work.
For
You have
real.
trouble sleeping?
If you're jet lagged,
Yeah, with off the travels, I might need it.
yes.
Use that, the government's them for sleep. They
Great.
work like a charm, I think.
Great.
Nah, I
Yep.
I'm surprised they actually say happy for being here. You look like your father off on beach. So.
You know what I mean? When you're in England,
Anybody could have get for go anywhere.
listen, when you're in England, any weather like this, you're stressing like this.
Wow.
No joke.
Yeah, you weren't in America. America. You weren't in England for the heat stroke that they had.
No, I was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
The
heard.
first time that probably England was hotter than here,
Yeah.
in the summer, I was here.
So, you have experienced like people calling and telling you like what
Yeah.
it was like. Or?
Yeah, like my agent, I speak to my agent pretty much every day. So, you know, like he was just saying it was crazy. Everyone was out. Obviously, everyone's pretty much half naked. Because you've got to remember in England, when it even gets to like 25 degrees, let's just say, everyone's out anyway. You know what I
25
mean? So imagine
degrees.
when it was like 40. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So like people was literally just outside. It would have been nice to experience it, but I was happier that I was here. Let's just put it
You
that
pretty
way.
much experience it here.
Yeah. Today did hot though. Bad. Yeah.
Some have been hot out there. Oh, God.
Been hot.
I tell you.
But what's also hot is your career. Like you're like this
Transition.
acting.
No, the career is boiling.
extraordinaire.
It's boiling, you know?
Boiling.
Yeah. So we're getting hot. You know, you put the kettle on, we're about
This is a
1 minute into the...
This is a personal question of mine. Like you're saying bubbling, I'm saying it's hot because you've co-starred with Charlize Theron, which I
Yeah.
think she is a phenomenal
Insane.
actress. So my personal question, selfishly, I don't really care if you're no business, but what was it like working with her?
Nah, she was amazing.
Yeah.
Like very, very disciplined, which is good to see. Because, you know, I think she was one of the first like proper A-list actors I worked with at the point that I worked with her. You know, so, you know, when you go into a situation like that and you want to get to that stage of your career, you know, you're kind of learning and receiving all the information that you can get from them. I didn't get to speak to her a lot because in the film, obviously, she rides a horse. And she
Old
used to
guard,
go-
that
she-
is.
Yeah,
the
no
old
doubt.
guard.
Yeah.
And obviously she needs to be mad comfortable. So she used to go in like an hour before everyone else and do horse ride training. Literally, so she already knows how to ride a horse, but she'll do an hour before that she starts her day to be super comfortable and then do the work. And, you know, like the moments that I had with her though, you can tell she just loves what she does.
Yeah.
And she also just has been doing it a long time and she's just dedicated to it.
Yeah.
Which was good for me to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was super encouraged.
When you got the role as Lycon in Olgar, like was it a case where you thought that, well, you know, it's getting there, like it's your gateway into Hollywood?
I mean, when I got the role, it was mostly to do the action stuff. Like I always wanted to, and I was free, you know, like I never, when I got that role, I was obviously doing Top Boy and stuff. And when you're in a TV show, it's hard to get opportunities to do films. So that a lot of the elements of that opportunity made sense. You know, it was literally like a 2 day shoot. It was, you know, in England. So I didn't have to travel far. I just had to stay there for 2 days. It was that in like Sussex or something like that. The role wasn't huge, so I didn't have to dedicate myself to it too much. Only the action stuff, which is basically fitness, which I enjoyed.
Yeah, because you were like wielding that spear.
Yeah, you didn't even get to see it, all of it. That's what was the only thing that was annoying. But the director, like who I love, she done Love and Basketball, which is one of my favorite films, which is another reason why I done it. You know what I mean? She really wanted me to do the role, which was bigger at the time. But when they have to cut the film together, they had to cut a lot of the story stuff because there was too much stories within the film.
Yeah, because they were setting it up to be a sequel, so I was wondering.
Now they're doing a sequel right now. They asked me to do it, and I'm not doing it.
Yeah, the sequel, bro.
Why?
Because I got asked if he was going, if he is in the sequel.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
they
even
asked
though
me.
your character died, but then
Obviously it's about a story about immortals. You know what I'm trying to say. And I knew that my character, in terms of the importance of Lycon in that story anyway, it's actually huge. You know what I mean? Because he's the first person that dies ever. So that's when they realize like, whoa, they can actually die. They've lived for, you've been living for 2,000 years. And then you've realized that one of your people can die. Like you're like, whoa, why is that? Why has that happened? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So yeah, the actual importance of the character, which is why that's why I like storytelling. That's another reason why I've done it. But the reason why I'm not going to do the second one is because I've grown a lot since then in terms of like everything I've been doing. Like, I won an award. I, worked with loads of big directors now.
Steve McQueen.
Yeah, Sam Mendes as well.
Yes.
Yeah, like great directors, great actors. So it's that to go and do that now, and not be involved in the conversations creatively. I don't think there's no point.
So it's a case of yesterday's price. It's not today's price.
That is it.
I
I'm not lying. You would have did it?
Probably. If it's like them could guarantee some have a bigger role to play.
But that's the thing. If you had a bigger role, now it's more commitment. And if I'm going to commit to something, I'd rather it be something that I'm passionate about. Not that I'm not passionate about the old guard, but there's loads of stories that I want to tell. There's loads of different people that I want to work with. So to think about that right now is just not for me. I really want to just kind of, and by the way, the old guard is an incredible story.
Yes.
I really like that film. So, it's not like it was a mad, easy decision, but it's just that I know my worth, and right now I just want to keep telling stories that I'm super, super passionate about. Some things it's better to just watch them. Is ultimately what I'm saying.
Because it's not like, spoiler alert, your time kind of free up more a bit. Because your character in a Top Boy, spoiler alert, boss. So one would think you'd have more time to possibly, pursue.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying to say. I'd rather use that time to pursue different ventures instead of doing stories like that. Yeah. But yeah, definitely time's a lot more. That's why I've been able to come back for the first time, after 20 years. And that's why I've been able to stay here for a while, I've never had this amount of time off ever since I started acting. So it's actually quite weird for me, but at the same time, I've been enjoying it. And I can't wait to get back to work now. Obviously, I came off the back of a film before I came, started traveling. But just...
What film was that?
I just done a film with Sam Mendes, who is an incredible director.
Is it 1912? Was it the
1917? His last film. But I done a film with him just now. It's not out yet. It's coming out in December.
What's
with
the name
him.
of it?
It's called Empire of Light.
Okay.
Roger Deakins was the DOP, which is one of the greatest cinematographers in the world.
We are cinephiles, so
that's good.
Yeah.
Roger Deakins, Colin Firth. Olivia Colman's the lead character, and I'm the male lead in the story. So for me, it's maybe the biggest opportunity I've had since my breakout role in Top Boy.
Yeah. I mean, since winning the BAFTA, like I was always wondering if, to me personally, I'm thinking like people who win the Oscars, like is that them win it and it kind of like
you think so?
Yeah, so in some cases like but I'm wondering if it's majority black women, but that's another story.
There's another story.
But like I was wondering if it was your case, like if you felt like getting the roles that you wanted and being more involved creatively, as they said you wanted to be creatively involved in Old Guard, like was it a case that you had that little reservation, or was there ever a concern really after winning the BAFTA?
I never really thought about it like that. I never really, with the BAFTA thing, it was just a good moment. Like in terms of leading up to it, it was just that, whoa, this is a great time. I literally just came out. I Top Boy came out in September. Blue Story landed in November, and I won the BAFTA in February. So it was less than 6 months.
So you were having, it's almost like a whirlwind.
So I'm just like, whoa, like and to be completely honest with you, and my team told me I was nominated, I didn't really know what it was. So it was just like, you know, it was whatever. I was just there for the ride. I was on this like you said, this mad whirlwind. So, you know, when I'd won, it was kind of about just understanding what it was, what that meant. But I think in answer to what you were saying, you know, why you think maybe some people like, you know, fall off after they win big awards is because you can't just do anything anymore.
Yes.
So it's like, I'm getting so many, I'm saying no more than I say yes.
Yeah.
Although I still get turned down for stuff, I'm still saying no for a lot more stuff that I want to say yes to, because now you're more interested in is this story something that I want to be involved in? Is this a director that I want to work with? Is this lead actress or lead actor someone that I want to work with? Because now you have the opportunity to have those conversations. Whereas before it's like, you'll just see me in anything. And that's fine, but like to the viewer, but like as someone that's trying to, you know, orchestrate a career where, you know, I want to be considered one of the greatest actors ever. Right. Like, you know, I have to really think about those things. So it's like, you might see me, like, obviously I've got a couple films coming out later this year, beginning of next year. But after that, you might not see anything for a couple years.
Wow.
Who knows? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? And then you might be thinking, raw, like, where's Michael? Where's Michael? And boom, something else will drop. You get what I'm trying to say? But it's just about, just trying to kind of keep working when you can, but you don't want to just do any work. You want it to be good stuff.
You
but
know,
just know that we can.
Exposed as well.
That's exactly what it is, you know what I mean? And then you start yearning to watch my stuff. It's like, I ain't watched nothing with Michael in it for a while. When's something gonna drop? And then you see it. You get what I'm trying to say?
Is it a case where, like, me and Nara always talk, say British actors are probably one of the greatest setup actors out there? Like, is it a case where, you know, I guess this William Shakespeare school, the Royal British School, when I go to, like, you know, you guys
I didn't go there, but yeah.
But that's what I was asking, like, is there any sort of expectation or weighted expectation, like when you're going to like, especially overseas, Hollywood, like, oh, like British actor coming to do great work?
I hope there's no expectation for me. That, I mean, you know, like for me, I never trained, so I haven't cared about any expectations from anyone. You get what I'm trying to say? This is just something I enjoy. It's just something I want to do with my life, you know what I'm trying to say? And you know, I do enjoy it, and I do want to keep working, but like when I go into rooms, it's never like, oh, what does this person think of me? It's like, how can we work together? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, even coming in here today, it's like, how can we have a conversation? Like, that's the first thing I ask you. Why did you want to start this? Because it's intriguing to me. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's not everybody wakes up and think, oh, you know, I want to do a podcast. I want to sit down and talk with people. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I wouldn't be able to do that. You know what I'm trying to say? But you can, because it's something that you enjoy. Hopefully it's something that you enjoy to do. You know what I'm trying to say?
Because it's a very important thing we are touch upon right now, because a lot of people will just see the movies and think, you know, it's the actors. The movies live and die by the actors, and you know, realize it's a big collaborative effort between director, people behind the scene, the writer, the cinematography, like all these things. So
exactly,
like,
so
that's the more of a mindset that you're entering into projects now.
So yeah, I think when you first start, you know, acting, you see it, but you don't have no influence on it. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like raw. Like, especially with my experience of doing Top Boy, I worked with 4 directors in a season. You know, you work. They each do a block.
Episode,
So they do a block. So the first director who cast me as Jamie, Ronaldo Marcus Green, who just directed King Richard, who's going to be doing the Bob Marley biopic.
Yes.
We're
going to talk about that.
Yeah, he's the one that cast me as Jamie, and after he left, I didn't know what to expect. You get what I'm trying to say? Because I'm thinking, raw, like, are these directors now going to come and tell me about my character that I've been building with another director for about 5 months? Do you get what I'm trying to say? And then it's like they come in. So yeah, it was like a mad experience to like understand, you know,
synergy,
what the industry is like, and what you know, because at the end of the day, what we're doing ultimately is telling a story. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? And like, you know, people tell story through music as well. Do you get it? So they have their producer, the person that makes the beat, the people, even when it comes down to the distributor. You know what I'm trying to say? Who's going to get the song first and all of those things. It's that stuff that they need to worry about. With us, there's so many people, like you said, that, you know, have to come together collectively to make this story the best story that it can be. And I really realized that with the last film I just done, because I worked with the elites. Sam Mendes is one of the best directors in the
Facts.
world.
Working right now, yeah.
Facts.
Obviously,
Yeah.
Roger Deakins is one of the greatest. I'd say the greatest cinematographer to walk the planet.
Yep.
You know what I'm trying to say? And Olivia Colman, for me, is
Excellent.
one of the most insane actresses that's ever gonna walk the planet. You know what I'm trying to say? You won't
Definitely.
get people like that often because it's just they're just blessed, bro, in a different way. You know what I'm trying to say? But even them, you're only hearing about Olivia Colman really within the last, I don't know, maybe like the last 5-10 years.
Yeah.
But she's been acting for like maybe 20,
Yeah.
25 years. You know what I'm trying to say? So even if I think about my career, I've been acting for like 5 years now. You know what I'm trying to say? So if I continue to work in the way that, I want to work in and just keep, trying to improve and do better, maybe in 30 years, that, things could be great.
And I just want to talk about that too, because as you mentioned, Olivia Colman, she's been doing it for 20 odd years.
Yeah.
And as you rightly said, like most of us in the Western
Yeah.
hemisphere, this side of the world, pretty much know her. And Hollywood.
And some people won't even know her.
Right.
You get it? And she,
True.
for me, is she's the best I've worked with.
Listen,
for sure.
the movie she did was Queen. Perfection. I think it was
Yeah.
the best movie, and she rightly won for the year.
Yeah,
she was
yeah, yeah.
nominated.
Yeah.
But no, you said that 20 years like that. So what's it like the British Hollywood?
Yeah.
I don't know what's
I mean,
the word, but the
obviously
British acting scene, right?
I feel
Compared
like,
to
yeah, it's obviously very different, you know what I mean? It's obviously prestigious, like, but someone like Olivia, she's so down to earth that any expectation that you have of like, someone that's at that level, she just X's it all out. She is more down to earth than all of us put together. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? More down to earth than people in the lane. You get what I'm trying to say to you? Like, and that is no joke.
wow.
It's serious stuff. People are so like stuck up and like, try to move a certain way, you know what I mean? She doesn't care. You know what I'm trying to say? And I just really respect that. And it just shows me that I don't need to change for no one.
But it's when you realize it, especially for British actors, just based off what you say, I don't know them like that,
Yeah.
but they prefer the craft of acting
Yeah.
versus like the accolades or what come with it.
Yeah.
So like they're actors and not movie stars, if
Yeah,
that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's things like that you learn from her and trying to hone in a sense where you're learning the craft of acting, and then hopefully after the movie starts.
Yeah,
that
like
just
Sam
comes.
Mendes taught me a lot about that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's more of the craft because he's a director, but he's worked with the greatest actors. He's worked with Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks. You know what I'm trying to say? All of these great actors. You know, the list could go on for days. But working with him, I learned so much about the craft and what I need to kind of do to improve and just understand as well, to trust myself and my instincts and how I process stuff, you know, because obviously when you're coming, you're thinking, am I doing this? Am I doing like you're in your head a lot, but someone like Sam will just make you feel that basically because he's so good, you can trust what he says, or you can trust your instincts enough that he's gonna tell you, you know what I'm trying to say, if he likes it or not.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it might not even be what he wants, but if it serves the story, then it's fine. You know what I'm trying to say? But if he doesn't like it, he'll send you in a way where he can get you to a place where he wants you to be, which is what the actor-director relationship should be. You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, man, it was a great experience.
Yeah.
We talk about Top Boy now. How much of Jamie is Michael? You probably get asked a question before. One.
I'd say
He don't sell drugs.
definitely not.
In
Also,
terms
I'm
of
not-
personality traits and them.
Yeah, and also in terms of like, violence, I've never really had a fight in my life. So,
And you play football?
yeah.
I ain't no
Football, man,
fight.
do you know what's so funny?
He was a model before. He has to protect the face. What do you mean?
Do you know what's so crazy about football? I used to talk bears. I used to talk a lot, but I
Wally
know my
fashion.
team. But I know my team are bad. Like, you get, so I'm defended well. Like, for me in football, if I used to get angry, I just used to let the work do the talking. You know what I'm trying to say? I just used to, but I never got into a fight. You know what I'm saying? So
Where you play?
where did I play?
No, where? Which position?
I don't play football anymore.
No, but where they
when
play?
I
Where
was
is it?
playing left wing, I'm
Oh,
left-footed,
okay,
so I
okay.
used to play left wing, which I wish now I used to switch over so I could have cut it more. But I used to play on the left, and then when I finished playing football, I was playing left back.
Okay.
Yeah,
And left wing would I usually cause the fights, not really get into the fights.
that's what I'm saying. You get it?
Defender them
I don't lie.
a fight.
Exactly. So
Defender
yeah,
the
and you know they're gonna come in hot.
Yeah.
But in terms of like synergy with Jamie. I think the stuff that for me, I wouldn't say it was easy to play, but the stuff that I connected to the most was the stuff with my brothers. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I've got sisters at home. Not that I even really deal with my sisters like that, but just to understand how that dynamic kind of works, you know what I'm trying to say? And drawing for stuff like how my mum, you know, maneuvers in the house and kind of stuff like that, which is what Jamie would have probably watched out for because he says that. So, you know, I think those stuff for me were the fun parts and the most easiest parts. And also, as well, doing the violent stuff because I've never done all that stuff in my life. So I remember when I got the role and I realized I had to do a scene where I was shooting. You know what I'm saying? But I never held a gun before. So I need gun training because Jamie is obviously someone that's, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
a marksman.
man.
So he's going to need to know how to like, you know, even take out a bullet and all of these things, you know what I'm saying? Which he does in that scene. So like for me, I didn't want it to feel like I'm thinking about it too much. And then, you know, I'm trying to say that I'm freezing on the camera. Like that's dead. So I need to be comfortable and relaxed so that those things don't happen on set. But yeah, man, I feel like in terms of synergy, just the stuff with my brothers, really. And also as well, Jamie does like to have fun. I know everyone thinks of him like as this serious guy, but you can see the relationship he has with his brothers. He likes cracking jokes and, you know what I'm trying to say, kind of like dad jokes and stuff like that. But still, you know, he's not someone that's just not ever smiling, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's about finding those dynamics.
It seems like you're so much entrenched in the character. Was there ever a time where like the script would have called for you to say something and say, no, that's not what Jamie would say?
100%. That's all the time though. Especially with something like Top Boy because it's so authentic. And obviously the writer, he's a very, very good writer, you know. Obviously we watch the show and we love it. But he is not from that world. He's Irish. So, you know.
Is that white man writing?
Yeah.
Backside.
He's Irish, yeah. But he lives in Hackney and he's actually, you know, he used to be involved in like proper Irish stuff back in the day. So it's not like,
so
it's a different
know
world
about them something
because he
there.
lives in Hackney. And he has consultants for the story, of course. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, it's actually quite strange, but at the end of the day, it works because we all watch it and we love it. You know what I'm saying?
Based off of everything that I was researching and, you know, watching it, it's almost like it's the English Wire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Essentially. Yeah.
You know, so I watched The Wire and stuff like that, but not until after my first season. But yeah, like in terms of the language, you know, we have a lot of creative control over that because, you know, we all, you know, care about the authenticity of the show. That's the most important thing for me as a performer, not just for the show, but in any work that I do. It's just got to feel real. Otherwise, it won't communicate as real.
Can you recall an instance or a line where you had to change it and you said, no, that not gonna work? Can you recall?
There's actually one, I can't recall that because like I said, it's literally all the time.
Oh,
It's literally all the time. But I remember one time there was this line where I interpreted as something else because I didn't know the word. I think Jamie said, like, I need to go for a pony or something like that. And I thought, I don't know what I thought, but I didn't really think, and I weren't gonna say, I didn't want to say it, but I didn't know back then, obviously it was my first time, you know, on set, and I didn't know I could change words. And I was like, damn, I got to say this, but I don't know what it means. I didn't even research into what it meant. And then I was going on set and one of the lighting guys, he was like, you know what that word means? You know what I'm saying? Because I was just like, in the rehearsal, I was doing it with the director and that, and my little brother. It was a scene, literally, it was a scene where I'm in the bath and then my little brother comes in to talk about Henry VIII. So I was talking to him about that. And then one of the lighting people was like, do you know what this means? I was like, no. And then he told me. And it literally meant that, you know, I want to go for a shit. So a poo. But I thought, I was interpreting it as, he wants to go for, like, he wants to have a wank. Do you get it?
Okay.
But I don't know how those lines got crossed up. Yeah, do you get it? So then, when the guy told me, I was like, raw, but it's so crazy. So then after that, I was like, no, I actually have a duty now to understand everything that I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
did you change your line?
Yeah.
What you say?
Straight away. I just said shit.
Oh, yeah.
I need to bang a shit. I'd say what I would say. So like, you know.
So like you'd improv sometimes.
It is actually kind of like what you said. It's like, you see Shakespeare. If you don't understand what you're saying, you're not going to connect to the words.
No.
Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? So like, you know, you have to figure out what it means, which is why they have like this thing called No Fear Shakespeare that will give you like a modern day translation of what essentially they interpret what Shakespeare was trying to say within that text. So then you can be like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Then you make a tangible kind of connection with the words. So yeah, it's literally just that. It's basically translating. You know what I'm saying? It's so, like once you know what you're saying, it's easier to deliver it.
Yeah.
So may I ask that question now for the Top Boy fans them, because them been out there wondering and theorizing, what go on with Micheal and the showrunners them, like there's problems, like they quit, what make them kill off him character, like what go on, like is there something there, or is it just that the showrunners thought that this was the best time for your Jamie's story to end?
There's just a few things, man. First of all, it wasn't meant to happen. Like when I filmed that scene, when I actually filmed that scene, I thought I was coming back the next season. Well, we all thought I was coming back the next season. Yeah. And then like a few things happened, like nothing to do with the showrunners or nothing like that. Literally just Netflix. And it wasn't nothing between me and Netflix, by the way. Nothing to do with me and Netflix. Me and Netflix love each other, so that's all cool. But a few things happened, and then it just, and then I wanted a few opportunities, you know what I mean? And if I'd signed on for the show and those opportunities never happened, basically it was all in order to be able to eventually do the film that I'd done with Sam Mendes and eventually, you get what I'm trying to say to you. But at the time, I never actually got the role or anything like that. It was all speculation that I could do this. But I think everyone on the Top Boy team believed in that I could. And obviously everyone on my team believed that I could. I believed that I could.
So basically, the direction of that moment of you living or dying was if you had got that role. So if you never get the role, they must say, "Oh yeah, you're alive, you survive."
No, that would have been something that we already committed to. Do you get it? So when I filmed that scene, he was going to be alive for next season. Do you get it? But like I said, it's not just that, but a few things as well. And also next season is going to be the last season, the one that they're filming now. And there's no point going into a season that's just going to be about the Shane and Sully. You know what I mean? I feel like now at the end of that season, you're just going to remember Jamie. Whereas in this one, maybe obviously for you guys as new fans, you might not have watched the original show first. But, Top Boy is pretty much the Shane and Sully. You get what I'm trying to say? But for new fans that watch this one, Jamie looks like Jamie. You know what I mean?
For enough people.
Yeah, exactly. So, next season will pretty much be focused on them because it's been like a 10-year, 12-year kind of story building up to this moment, and I can't wait to see it. So
when you read that in the script, say, Jamie, I got dead, how you did feel?
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how.
But when it is that they made that decision, like.
Yeah, but well, at first I was like, cool. Like, I'm trying to say, now I have to get a role. and also just kind of like, it was a good, that everyone that I was speaking to, and even just listening to myself, it's a great time to go. Like for Jamie and me at that moment, it is like everything else literally next season will be pretty much about, them and maybe my little brother, which I'm excited to see. But I feel like coming into a series like that, Jamie had such an impact. I think season 2, for me, his character art wasn't that strong. It was a great story, but for me, as a personal thing with Jamie, I just don't think his character art was that strong. So it's just a good time to come out, man. Good time for me to open opportunities. Top Boy's done a lot for me already. Like I don't think next season could have done anything more for me in my career that hasn't happened already. You get what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, it's a good time. It was a good time. So at the time I was happy. When the show came out, I was sad, because I feel like it was like kind of that grieving stage that, fight actually now everyone else knows. It's that you can actually talk about it. Because obviously I couldn't talk about it to no one apart from my agents and stuff like that. And it's like, whoa, he's actually gone. I'm trying to say this guy that's changed my life forever, by the way, he's gone. And I will never play him again.
Because as I say, like the only reason that you are here is because you have time off from the show now.
Otherwise I'd be filming it right now.
Yeah, because it most weird for enough Jamaican fans at Top Boy to say, yeah, we like Javier, but you should have him, you shouldn't dead.
Yeah.
Them shouldn't get out. Why are they?
That is literally it. That is literally it. Because I wouldn't even be here. Like literally, it's crazy, man. Yeah. But it is. You know what? It is what it is. I'm more happier about it now than when the show just originally came out. So it's a good thing. Trust me.
Feel like you made the right decision.
Definitely.
Yeah. Being a Jamaican, you think being a Jamaican actor, Jamaican born actor, is that a added plus for you? And is that a notch on your resume? Actors or directors, casting agents, what about them? Like, yeah, like come to this Jamaican role for us. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely like something a bonus for me because I don't feel like there's a lot of Jamaican actors that can really get to a level that I'm aspiring to get to right now. And I feel like if I do manage to get to that level, it will. And even at the stage that I'm at now, it was just gonna open doors for more and more people like me and loads more Jamaicans to be able to come through. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like it's a bonus because there's not many.
Yeah, because that was my question too. Like, you know, Jamaicans are more known for music, right? And not culture. A lot of actors, or, you know, and the few actors that we have, they're kind of dwindling now. It's not really a profession that most people think that they can
exactly
work
that's
into.
And that's exactly what it is. It's about giving people the belief to let them know that they can do this because, you know, we can do anything.
Even from Jamaica, because I guess that's it. Most people think that your opportunity that you got is because even though you're Jamaican born, you live in England.
But that is why I come back here, and that's why I've gone to the lane, and that's why moving forward I want to tell stories that are here as well. You know what I'm trying to say? Like how people do, they go and do African stories, like you know what I'm trying to say, and stuff like that. Like, obviously we all, you know, come from Africa, but you know, this is my culture. You know what I'm trying to say? And I do want to tell stories that are based here as well, to be able to give the kids and to give loads of people that a belief that when we do films, you know, it's not just going to be Shottas that's going to be mentioned.
Because that's what I was thinking, like, is a typecasting where you're going to be a Jamaican bad man.
Yeah.
You know?
But I would do that just so we can get some sort of, you know, exposure. You know, like when I think about Jamaican films, I can only think of one, you know what I'm trying to say, which is Shottas. And I love that film. I know there's loads more. Yeah. Trust me, I know. But in terms of, like, you know, global kind of impact, Shottas is really the one. And I feel like, you know, I can have an impact with bringing more here and just bringing more stars here as well, and just making sure that, you know, we tell stories that kind of stem from here, or at least come to here, like you know, just like how Top Way did, where it was like a seamless kind of transition. You know what I'm trying to say? And just, you know, create more and more stars, create more and more people that kind of really are talented actors. You know what I'm saying? And talented creatives. This is the thing about, like, getting into the industry that I'm in, you know what I mean? It's like you have so much behind the scenes that people won't know about, that I never knew about, or things that you won't even think about doing, you know what I'm trying to say, which is lighting, sound.
There's so much more to it.
You know what I'm trying to say? There's so much, like, more than you'd think. You get what I'm trying to say? Because they're to actually create this thing, like we said before, it takes so much more people, rather than not just the people that are, you know, like in the key roles. So yeah, I just want to make sure they know about those opportunities as well, which is so important for me, because, you know, if those opportunities are presented, it means, and someone wants to take those opportunities, it means one less kid doing something that they don't want to do, or something that they don't need to do. You know what I'm trying to say, which is also important for us.
Yeah, because we can't all be artists.
True, like,
not everyone wants to be that. Don't get it twisted. Just because, you know, it's like, you know, a star thing. Not everyone wants that, you know. Like, you know, so.
But it's an escape, it's a route out.
But like I say, and this I gotta have a tie-in to a question later. I just watch back Spider-Man, the animated series, and so much other show I watch back now, I say, yo, the sound design kind of make the show, like the sound effects and it added to the show a lot to me. I say, yo, the sounds are things like the explosion, the webbing, added so much to it.
Now imagine, we're doing this scene now, and then it goes out there, and you're watching it, bro, and now it's got sound to it. When we never had no sound. But now you're watching, you're thinking, raw, that music.
All the songs. Yes.
Like, even if you think about that scene in Top Way when he takes out the gun, people love that scene because of the song. Do you get what I'm trying to say? When he's just the guy's rapping over
the scene,
and it just makes sense. But when I done that, I never thought about what music is gonna go over this, what sound or what. I even remember literally in the film that I just done with Sam. You know, I'm giving you lot some mad, like, you know,
behind the scenes,
literally, which is good. It's good. Like, you know, I feel like it's got to start here anyway. But I remember I was doing this scene, and I was like to Sam, like, I need to know everything that I'm doing, otherwise I can't do it. I'm like, why am I walking here? Like, you know, I don't know why I'm walking. I can't just walk with no intention. You get what I'm trying to say? It feels weird. It's not even that you can walk with no intention, but why do I stop here?
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? He's like, don't worry about that. And he played me like, you know, a bit of the scene before with the music that he intends to have, or it might not be that song, but then it just made the picture clear for me. I was like, okay, and I've done it. You know what I'm saying? But I can't imagine the song and stuff like that because that's not my field. You know? But some man, they could watch that scene, think of the sound already, so then you get like, but that's their art. You know what I'm saying? Which is special.
Which is right. Have you tried to be involved, or do you have any thought to be involved with local filmmaking since you've been out here?
Like I said, you know, film. I feel like the level that Jamaica is at in filmmaking is not good right now. That's the truth, you know. I don't know if it's equipment or
money. We don't have the money.
Exactly.
It's the money.
So it might be that. But
they have the talent.
But the thing is, there's actually a lot of good productions going on here right now with good money and backing behind it, and they actually have good cameras over here. So I don't think it's just the money. It's more, I think, the discipline. People are not trying to put time into.
We don't have an industry.
Exactly, that care. So you get it. It's that I've just seen a lot of stuff over here that I feel like with nurturing, we can change a lot and just be a lot better. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
right.
and I know it can happen because we have the music. It's just more time, but everybody wants to just, I guess my mindset, why I think this is everyone wants to kind of just get through it so they can go on to the next thing to make money for the next thing. It's not
Well,
like,
the thing is like the TikTok, YouTube, Instagram culture where we think it's not as, it don't need to be as painstaking and as long as it is, but most people don't even know that shoots take 18 hours just to get a 5-minute scene.
Do you get it? And someone like Sam Mendes, and this is what I mean, they're doing scene. If we're not getting the scene, we're not moving on. You think you're going to tell a Jamaican man, yo? I say, yo, brother,
I'm telling you.
Brother. I feel leave you about 5 o'clock in a bad man.
Director, better go suck yourself. Me summer for God,
I feel left you right. I know how much time you make me say them line about. Furthermore, one more time you say it and I'm gone. So that's what I'm saying. Like, people ain't trying to, do you get it? But that's also because yo, you try to say that on set.
I love money. I want to see me as a long judge.
Go find your girl. Nah, but that's the reality.
It's like, what? What are you saying?
Yeah, but that is the reality. Like for me, when I know I'm not hitting it, and I can see that it's like I really want to know why, rather than being on the defensive, or you know, it's like at the end of the day, I'm getting paid to be there. Do you get it? So they basically have you. You can't just decide, oh, your reputation. Some men are like, bro, I don't care. I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? But I know if I don't, you know, commit well to this, it's going to have a knock-on effect on my next opportunity, which is not going to be a good one. You know what I'm saying? So,
and you ever think about like even you, because you wear the mantle of Jamaica and Jamaica's so proud. So it's like a case where you're saying that if I don't do this well, it's not just you, but it's like Jamaicans and other actors who could come out.
In the moment, it's I don't think that comes across your mind like that. You're more just in the moment. But you know, when you leave or in moments like this, you know, when you're thinking, right, I really do have a duty, not just for me, but for my people. It's like, you know, I go back, and when I know now, when I go back to work, it's like, like this ain't just for me no more. Not that, and I don't do it in a way where it adds pressure to myself. It's like, cool, I just need to do the best work that I can so that more of my people get more opportunities, you know? And that's what's important. But we, like I was saying before, we really need to nurture the film and TV industry. And obviously it has a knock-on effect into everything, but you know,
I mean, we have, and you're right, we have productions here and there, but I think it's really good production, but it's just that they don't have the money to sustain it. And the industry, as Nara speaks to, is like to sustain it going forward. So we get a one good season, and then it's just like after that, you get the buy-in from corporate entities. Really, is difficult.
And that happens across all boards. I don't want to get like too political or anything like that, so because it's not that kind of party, but it's happening across everything, you know. So people like myself to kind of come here, you know, where that are doing big budget films that can, you know what I'm trying to say, and come here and do even a low budget film, which for us might seem like Blue Story, the film that I done was a $1.5 million, which is a low budget film.
Very low.
Yeah, I'm trying to say to you, like exactly.
They never make 4 point something.
Exactly. You know what I'm trying to say, which is the, you know, highest kind of gross from a film of its kind. So we're very proud of that. But it's like, you know, in terms of films, that is a very low budget. So how can we get that kind of budget to make a film like that over here? You know what I'm saying? But still have the same impact that something like Blue Story could have. You know what I'm trying to say? In terms of the story, in terms of the actors involved, in terms of, you know, DOP, producers, who's going to want to be involved in something like that here? And I feel like it can happen, but it just takes people like myself to be able to do
True.
that.
Brother, them just dash a $90 million Batgirl film, just like that. And them spend 90 mil upon it and say, you know, when I release it again. Yeah.
And you're just thinking,
you know what I mean? Like, how? That's how much of an industry them have. Like, them can spend 90 mil per a project and even release. I say, you know what, we don't think this will be good enough. Yeah, trash it. Yeah.
Crazy.
But
we have to ask you though, like we did touch on it earlier about Bob Marley.
Oh,
yeah.
I had a framing of that question. Let me do it. You're a Jamaican, right? Yeah. And you grew up in England. So I think, we can answer that question. Eh? So
this guy.
the Bob Marley biopic, which is helmed by a British director, right?
No. He's American.
He's American. He's
he's from New York.
That up. Yes,
yeah.
But they cast a British actor.
Yeah.
Kingsley Ben
Adair.
Yeah.
He's playing Bob Marley.
He's playing Bob Marley.
And they just cast Lashana Lynch, who's going to be literally, it just got announced, Lashana Lynch, who was the 2022 BAFTA Rising Star Award winner, who is Jamaican. She's Jamaican.
She coming out
James Bond.
There we go.
She just got cast as Rita.
See you there?
Yeah.
So
no Jamaicans.
Yeah, which caused a bit of uproar.
I heard about that.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on that?
Be honest.
I'll be honest. You don't have to tell me. I feel like it's difficult to find committed actors in a space like this. You know what I'm trying to say? And I feel like a lot more of the other actors will be. And I think it ties into what I'm saying. And it's also why someone like me plays Jamie and not someone that's actually Jamie. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? It's because I'm an actor. I come to work to do that job. You get what I'm trying to say to you? If you cast someone that's actually like Jamie, do you get what I'm trying to say? They're not gonna come
a bad man
to work.
can play into like.
Do you get it? Like they can do it if you just tell them, "Yo, be yourself." But then if they're gonna be themselves, they're really gonna want to be themselves. You get it? So it's like you get the commitment from an actor and get the delivery that you want. Sometimes you want to go for the commitment more because you know that you can get a performance out of them.
Because a lot of the uproar was why they didn't cast somebody Jamaican, why they never cast somebody Rastafarian, why they never cast a Marley. That was a bit to do with the uproar.
They were never going to cast a Marley. I don't see anyone that could play the character right now, in terms of the story, what it is. But I proper understand it right now.
I'm like, I can think of two Marleys who are like, what about me?
Yeah, well.
Like two, whatever. Like,
Trust me, Ray's process.
Kimani. And
I don't think Kimani can play it.
Too bro.
I think too old Kimani right now. That's what you
I guess
understand as well.
Starting,
Yeah, you don't know the age.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's not like, that's pretty
You're
much
right. You're right.
There's a lot of things that go into casting.
Because a biopic, so I saw from start to
but I don't know where the story picks up and where it ends. But I know Kingsley is an incredible actor.
You are not
will
lying.
do the role justice, and he's already locked in to
so
getting into the character.
Like you know him?
Yeah, I know him.
Him link you for like patois lessons?
No, he's here doing. He's gonna be here doing that.
Oh,
he doesn't
okay,
need to. I'm not gonna be the best coach here, sitting around talking to them. You know what I mean? But the last time I saw him,
for consultancy.
I would though, just to make sure the performance is great. But
I know him as a friend too,
but not
as
even
a
that.
Jamaican
Just
too.
so that, not even that, bro. Just so that the film, if I could help, I would, because just so the film can do well. You know what I'm trying
Just
to say?
have the strength,
But he's already committed to it. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna be the best person to give him accent lessons and stuff like that. You get it? Because my accent might be good, but I might not be able to teach him the right way. But if you come around and sit with people and talk to them, that's gonna be the best thing. But that he has his own process. That's something that I would do. But the last time I saw him was at the Arsenal game, the last game of the season, and he was like just super happy.
Arsenal fan too?
Yeah.
Take your feelings out of
No
it.
feelings.
What team do you support?
Manchester United. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. Good start to the season.
Yeah, very good start.
Yeah, very good start. I mean, excellent.
Fuck you.
But yeah, I feel honestly,
Everybody in here. Yeah.
on a serious note though, Ray's a great director. I trust his creative vision. What's crazy is actually, and I told Ray this, when me and my agent heard that he was doing a biopic, we was like, he's gonna cast Kingsley.
My agent.
Yeah, literally, because he's great and it looks like the look is good. You
I
get
get that too.
Like,
I wasn't like the
we
various
weren't,
Jamaican.
like,
We're like,
yeah.
yo, we see the people involved. We think this will be good.
And I guess as we said, we're cinephiles. Like we
Yeah,
love
yeah.
movies, so we know.
but people ain't gonna get
what
until they
he's-
see it.
yeah.
And also as well, it's like you just never know, you know. You just literally never know. But I feel like the people involved, like you said, it's gonna be incredible. I mean, I'd love to be in it. I've spoken
Yeah, that's
to
what I was
Ray.
going to ask. Like, if
I know you was gonna ask that. That's why
Is there
By the
a
spread,
role
too.
like you could have played? Like, you
honestly,
know,
I
was
just
there
want to see the script.
casting?
So for me, it's not about just being in it because Ray's doing it and it's the Bob Marley biopic. I said this to him. I just want to read the script.
Right, raw.
And also, he might not want me involved. You know what I'm saying? Which I also respect. That's my brother. Like Ray is probably the closest. There's a few, but like, you know, I'm close to a group of directors, and he's probably one of the closest ones for me. You know what I mean? Because he gave me my breakout role.
Yeah,
and you
it's
can
almost
never-
like you are Jordan Peele today and Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay, cool,
yeah,
nice.
yeah, essentially. But you know, obviously, I haven't worked with Ray since, but I can't wait to work with him again. But on something like properly, so that might be another reason why I don't get involved. You know what I'm trying to say? But first of all, I want to see the script and see what character I could potentially play. And I think there is a couple, but who knows? You know what I'm trying to say? Who knows? And also, it's not something that I'm focused on. It's just if it happens, it happens. If it don't, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
And see it. I'm definitely gonna go check Ray on set. I've already bought him a gift, like a good luck gift from the Bob Marley Museum.
See,
And Kingsley as well. I bought something for
Nice.
Kingsley as well. So yeah.
Martin.
Is there a dream role for you, like, or a dream franchise that you'd want to be a part of?
No, not necessarily. I used to just think, I want to just play a superhero and that, but I think that's just because I was self-indulgent.
I like that.
But-
Oh, it's the American accent.
Yeah. I mean, it's decent. You know what I'm saying?
That will
And-
have a role. Well, let's get him casted.
No, but that's the
Started
thing.
here.
Like that's what I said. But I don't think my mind's changed on all of that. Like if it happens, like I said, it happens. But my mind ain't on. I want this thing. Like there's one that I want to make, which is a something that I used to love watching when I was younger. It's called Static Shock. You know.
I
used to watch
love
that?
it. Of course, yes.
You got dreads in that.
Yes, the first. Well,
I
one of the first.
I wasn't
black-
thinking DC. I was thinking Marvel.
Yeah, but
that's
that
why
no.
Marvel heads.
But that's
Which
the thing.
one?
But at the end of the day, that's what I mean. That's not about that for me, bro. It's just about what I love and what I'm passionate about.
Yeah, we're not care how you passion. We're
Go on, seeing I'm Marvel.
we're Marvel. Yeah, Marvel. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
man.
But I
one?
cool for see as Static Shock, and this is where my tie-in comes into play.
Okay.
Spider-Man,
Okay.
Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, the thing about Miles Morales.
Bigger franchise.
Yeah.
The thing is about Miles Morales, that's obviously the most sought after black character.
Right.
Go on.
super
Probably
hero.
that's gonna be in the world. You know what I'm trying to say? Any young black boy is gonna wanna play that character. For me, personally, I used to want to do it, but only for that reason. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not like invested in it like that. You know what I'm saying? But if the opportunity came, I'm gonna do my best. You know what I'm trying to say? And try and do it. But for me, I'm more focused on which directors I want to work, which actors I want to work with. I just know those things. I want to work with Leonardo
With
DiCaprio.
studio helmet.
Yeah, like that's kind of the stuff that I'm more intrigued
Because
about.
if a Sony alone, I do it, don't do it. If I the current
What's wrong with
Marvel
Sony?
Studios and Sony,
What's wrong with Sony?
Like I say, them build a deal it proper, then do it. Yeah. Because it'll be in a
What's
proper
wrong with
hands,
Sony? Nothing's wrong with Sony. I have to
No,
keep
no,
my options
I want
open.
to go on because I want to go on, they were in charge of possibly the most popular Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man 1 and 2.
Two, yeah.
So, cool, I just that, them have a history
yeah.
of fucking things up.
That's in your opinion. I do not.
Yo, the Fox is it, yo, there, you watch
I do not co-sign what my friend over here is saying.
Venom 2?
Shut up.
I ain't co-signing nothing you're saying. None of it.
Yes. Yeah, so yeah.
No.
If I'm money on the back there, yeah.
No, that's not why I don't co-sign nothing he's saying. That is it. But no, seriously,
said
for me it's just more.
Leonardo DiCaprio, so
I'm
there's
just
no one
focused on.
else, like-
Yeah, like Leo. I'd love to work with Kevin Hart one day. He's the reason slightly why I do what I do. Like it's a long story, but
Comedic, like because
no, not even comedy. Just like when I started, he was someone that I just respected a lot because he's obviously very funny, but he's got a lot of heart. I know
Yeah.
that's like
Pun
you're cringing in
intended.
it, but literally, he's got a lot of heart. I remember the first reason when I was like, I'm gonna pursue acting is because when he done his stand-up show at Madison Square Garden, he started crying at the end because he sold out a show, and he's like one of, I don't even know at the time. I think he might have been the first or one of like a very small, like, you know, probably could count on your hand that has done that. You know what I mean? And it just showed me how much it meant to him and how much that impacted, like, you know, that up until that moment, how much that has impacted his career. So
work
just,
ethic, no normal.
not at all. Do you get it? So, and also that would have taken time to get to, you know what I mean? But I'm just super just like, he is literally one of the reasons why I do what I do. So I'd love to work with him one day. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's the list of actors could go on. Daniel Kaluuya I want to work with. You know what I'm trying to
Come
say?
here, say you meet him yet?
Yeah, obviously he gave me my award.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the first time I met him, but of course I met him. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, like Daniel is
talk to him, cool, hang with him.
Daniel Kaluuya is he's the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I just respect him so much because, yeah, man, he's just a great actor, but his values are even greater. And you know what I'm trying to say? Those things they're priceless, man. So to even be able to like have someone like his phone number, like it's incredible, bro. And be able to ask him for advice, stuff like that.
This tourist,
he's incredible.
You know, you can work with him? Work with Marvel.
Yeah.
You
see, like even his career, you know what I'm saying? He's in Marvel. He's playing a character that's not like, you know what I'm saying? But it's impactful, I'd say. You know what I'm saying? I just rate what he does, all of his choices, and it's taken him a long time to kind of get there, but he's done everything he's needed to do in order to get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, there's loads of directors. I'd love to work with like Scorsese or Quentin Tarantino one day. You know what I'm trying to say? And like there's obviously loads more. You know, I'm just saying the bait ones, but like Ava DuVernay, who done When They See Us, if you've seen that on Netflix.
Of course.
That's one of my favorite things that I've ever watched ever. And that's across all boards, sound, lighting, actors. Yeah, I'm trying to say, like, and also it's such an intense story to get a performance like that, you know, or across
and a real story too, like the emotional impact. Yeah,
man, I'd love to work with someone like her because she was the captain of that ship essentially. You know, I'm trying to say, pulling those people together, and you know, but yeah, like there's just, it's more for me in terms of my career choices, not so much about aiming for something. It's more just working with the greatest people, telling the greatest stories in order to one day, you know, just be considered as one of the greatest to ever do it. You know, I feel like when you consider, you know, black actors in the UK, you have to put my name in that list. You know what I'm trying to say? And I just want it to be when you consider an actor in the world, you have to put my name in that list. Not even just black outside the UK, not black ever. You just have to say.
I want it for selfish reasons. Say you're one of the best actors who ever touched
Great Star Show.
Great Star Show. You know what I mean? Great Star platform. Yeah.
And he's Jamaican. You know what I'm trying to say? That's for me is the, you know, that's kind of the fuel behind it now. You know what I mean? And also I carry my dad's name, who died when I was 2, and he didn't have he died when he was 25. Wow. You know, that's how I turned 25 this year. So, you know, I know he could have gone on to do great things, maybe not in this space, but you know, to kind of make sure his name and his legacy is carried on through me. That's also a lot of fuel to the fire.
Did he die under tragic circumstances?
Yeah, he died in a car crash in Jamaica. Yeah.
So you left, did you leave Jamaica before he died?
No, I left Jamaica when I was 4, so 2 years after.
Okay. And it's like it was already in motion for you to migrate and...
No, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. But I think it was just because he died. You know what I'm trying to say? It was just a good time to go.
I don't really remember none of your early life or nothing.
None of it.
And you said this was your first time coming back since
then. So my first time in 20 years.
Yeah. Jaja. So what are some of the things that you've experienced since you've been here? When you just come here, the first time you eat a mother's.
Yeah, and I've been here for three weeks. I can't believe it. I've been meaning to go to Devon House because obviously they're not here now because my people left. But I had my, you know, one of my bros who's doing video and photography for me. You know, so we wanted to go there and part of it all. Yeah. So you know, it's that kind of like trying to schedule it in.
So you're not doing a tour sitting?
Yeah.
So that why
I'm sure. Museum, Duns River, went to Portland, Blue Lagoon. Yeah, like. Dunno.
That's I enjoy that.
Yeah, just enjoying. Went Hellshire, you know what I'm saying? Like just a few places, man. Just making sure that, you know, I'm just connected and knowing places and trying to map it out a bit. You know, obviously it's going to be difficult. It's my first time, but you know, now I've got tangible. So when I come back next time, I can say, look.
I was just about to ask, is there a plan for you to come back? Like
1,000,000%.
Yeah, okay.
I've been meaning to come back. It's been so difficult since I've had the means to come back. You know, it's just been difficult to make it happen, especially like with scheduling and stuff like that. I mean, this is my first actual summer. You know what I'm trying to say? Outside of COVID, like before COVID, I haven't had a proper summer since I started acting. So this is actually my first proper summer, and I've been enjoying it. So
You get prepared, Poppy yet? No, you're a big fan.
Yeah, of course. Popcorn's my guy. Yeah, but we linked up over here. Oh, you mean over here? Yeah. We linked up. We linked up still, which was good. Like to see him. Obviously, I've only seen him in the UK. Yeah, I'm trying to say to you. So to see him here and how the movements is, you get it's a different movement.
Yeah,
you get it. Like we're rolling around with bare people.
Yeah,
You get
that's
it?
rolling.
Real deep.
Rolling.
Really.
But in the UK, it's not like that. I'm trying to say, man can. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit more cool. Yeah, even here, it's obviously cool. You know what I'm saying? Those are all of his people, and they, you know, I'm trying to say they love him and they protect him. Yeah, I'm trying to say so. That's special to know that so many people have got you and you've got them. So it's good to see. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's a mad one.
See you there.
Nice.
Yeah, if you give it time, and we'll talk to you
Forever.
Yeah, nah, it's so
movies
true.
and
It's so
different than the rest of the usual guests that we have. So
Definitely.
I would love to talk movies
It's a
and
pleasure.
everything. Yeah. Give thanks, Michael.
You don't say
for
that
the
you're
time.
before you go. You don't say that you're filming. What's one of your favorite films? And don't let your each other's answers.
Mine is American Gangster, Denzel
Really?
Washington. Just the overall
Idris is
ethic
in that
of
as well.
Frank Lucas and like Blue Magic. It's a brand Pepsi. It's a brand name. Like how you move in a life. Yeah. It's incredible to me.
Too much to think about for me. Too much.
Of course.
And Legally
But
Blonde
there
too.
there must be one that comes to your head. Like it might not be your favorite, but it came to your head straight away.
Just because of the on the Marvel flip. So Avengers just automatically.
Which one?
Infinity War. That best one that to me.
That before that's the one just before Endgame, innit?
Yeah.
Endgame
best
is
one,
the
that.
best one.
No,
Yeah.
Infinity War.
Yeah. Well, actually, Civil War is the best one.
No.
Captain America. Civil War.
We're not arguing about this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Nah,
We're not
good.
doing this.
So you're a
But,
proper Marvel fan.
Yeah,
What's
man,
your
man.
favorite film ever?
Oh man, that's obviously difficult as well. I think one that comes to my head, Shottas.
Shottas
Take the
up
one
there.
and left the
Shottas
one.
definitely, of course, as a Jamaican, Shottas up there as a cult classic.
Yeah.
Only I think it came to my head maybe because I'm here, but
Yeah.
if I had to put that, you know, in my top 10 films, it would definitely be there.
And
you know
just
what?
last week we had caught arms up there. Guess who the fuck is
He's back. Yeah, Jamie come back, yeah.
And the fact that you're doing that is that how much of an impact film can have on people, and so many years after.
Yeah.
So when I first came, I linked up with Spragger, and I had to tell because I watched the film on the plane on the way here. You know.
Oh yeah, you were at the
you're on the
movie
premiere,
premiere.
I went to the
Yeah.
movie premiere, and you know, we spoke when we both went on like a radio show. But when I was watching it, and Biggs in the thing, he goes, you know, like he obviously goes to Miami and he's back, and he said it's been 20 years since I've been here. Like you get it? And I was just like,
if you said it.
and I was watching it, I'm thinking, no, this is mad. Like, you get it? Because you never really pick up on certain things. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like you're watching it, but yeah, man.
Relate to you,
Yeah, it was crazy. But that's one of my favorite films. And maybe if we're thinking about, let me just say one that's not Jamaican, just so I don't seem too biased. But
Well, I think some just follow to me. Social Network, Moneyball.
another film that I love is actually a Kevin Hart film.
Which one? Right
You have
along?
to guess. No, you have to guess.
Central Intelligence.
No.
Soul
Plane.
Bro, I'm telling you, I've watched Soul Plane over 1,000 times. But another
Yo,
reason
Soul Plane, one of them guilty pleasure. Cult
for real.
classic.
Yeah,
bro, I love that
yeah.
film so much.
Yeah.
So much. Like, I could watch that anytime, anywhere. You get it over and over.
And you know what's so funny about the film? It's so uniquely
Yeah.
black. Like, it's one of them experience like black people, like white people not gonna get it to get shit score with white people, but black people love it. Like Friday, even the Friday movies.
It's
black
literally that in
people
that
get
category.
it,
But yeah, man, I just love that film. I remember we had the CD, and this was at the time when I was living in the UK, obviously. I mean, I have a lot. Yeah, I'm trying to say, but I used to have that CD, and I used to every single day. I used to come home from school, which I should not have been doing. I used to watch the film.
Yeah.
Every single day.
So
I
clear.
bootleg my DVD. Yeah, I bootleg DVD.
Yeah.
I watch it with. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Torrent
man.
it and
So I
watch
used to
on my
love that. So yeah, I
computer.
think that's definitely one of my favorite films. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
it's a great
Virus
time.
a computer. Remember that? Like,
Yeah,
watch it.
yeah.
Crazy times, man.
Crazy
Yeah.
times. Yo, give thanks, Michael.
Big
You
up.
see me all the best in a career.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to the upforwarding projects, and you can tell about that you haven't told us about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Any
yeah.
secret projects?
Well, I mentioned one, which is
Empire.
of Light with Sam Mendes, Olivia Colman, Roger Deakins, which is, like I said, going to be, a mad kind of moment breakthrough again for me. Another one is called The Beautiful Game, which is a movie
Football.
about a homeless World Cup. So a World Cup, but for homeless people, which is a real thing. It actually happens.
Wow.
And one of my
Anyone?
things is I need all over the world.
Really?
Yeah. So in the film, it's set in Rome, but
Okay.
the first ever one in real life was actually in Scotland. It's the Scottish people that own it.
Okay.
Mel.
Okay.
Mal Brady, I think. No, Mal Brady's the character. Sorry. But yeah, I always get them confused because the character I'm so close to him in the film. But yeah, that's another thing. I want to actually make a Jamaican homeless World Cup team. So because I don't think they compete in the homeless World Cup. So that would be good after the film comes out. But yeah, it's just a story that follows a guy that had all the promise of a young footballer and then never made it and then ended up becoming homeless and stuff like that. So yeah, excited for people to see that one as well. But yeah, man, I can't
look forward
wait for you guys to see Empire of
See,
Light.
bro.
Nice. No, I feel like I can when I watch movie. I'm like, I talk to him.
Maybe you won't recognize me. I hope you don't recognize me.
Oh, okay. Well, when this credits come up, I'm like, that name looks familiar. It's like, I know that name.
If you get the Static Shock role with the dreads, every time more, yeah.
No, that's the thing. If
Yeah.
I was to do that, it wouldn't be getting the role. It's more like making it with great people. You know what I'm saying? I know this
Collaboration.
talks about it already. Matter of fact, I need to talk to my agent about that.
Yeah, talk to him.
Like,
Him
literally,
go
I
on good.
haven't caught up about it.
Him
And it'll
go
be
on
something I'd
good.
love to do before I get too old because
Yeah, man.
Static is
Yeah.
quite
Yeah.
young in the
Yeah.
in the
Teenager,
thing.
You know, the
Yeah.
superhero boom now, them there must be a script going around about Static Shock right now.
And
No,
if it's
I've had
DC,
conversations, seriously.
yeah.
I've
Yeah.
had conversations with people that have the rights to the thing and we spoke
Word.
about it, you know what I mean? But I just haven't really, because this is the thing, when I get into a zone in terms of movie making, I'm not thinking about nothing else. Just doing this character, doing this. And, obviously I done Beautiful Game last summer, and then I kind of went straight into this space for my character within Empire of Light, because it's something I've just never done before, not my voice as well. Like, not that I'm speaking a different accent or anything, but he's a little bit more well-spoken than I am, set in the 1980s. So he's just a different character. So I just done a lot of work for this character, you know what I mean? So I haven't been thinking about nothing else. But actually, when I go back to London, it is about thinking about the stuff that I want to do again. The characters I want to play, the people that I want to work with, and kind of just orchestrating those conversations again and just make sure they're moving forward. Like I said, there's loads of stories that I want to tell that are based here. I'm trying to say, to create more opportunities for our people and just more moving those conversations forward more and more. So yeah.
Nice.
So based on a conversation, you just message your agent like every other day. Static Shock,
You'd love to see that, innit?
Miles Morales.
You know what? I'm
From
gonna work with Miles Morales for you because it seems like you're with that app, you send me deep. So we have to get the one that's still.
Yo, bless her. Where the people can find on the socials?
Yeah.
It's Micheal Ward, but Michael spelled E-A-L, not A-E.
Yeah, because I was looking it up, I'm
Yeah.
like E-A-L, but it's A-E-L.
No, it's E-A-L.
Yeah.
See, that's
E-A-L.
Just say it out.
No, but that's the thing. No, but that's the thing. People obviously spell Michael
Yeah,
A.
it changes their mind.
Yeah.
What? You're
It is
right.
difficult.
Yes.
It is
Me, I
difficult.
tell you, say you're right. But I know
Yeah, I know.
But you
Yeah,
did
so
probably mean
she's
the other
there.
way around because no one really types E-A-L first.
Yeah.
Everyone kind of does A-E first.
See it though?
Yeah.
Give thanks for
Yeah.
passing through, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
That is it.
Michael Ward, the fix, and that is it. Yeah, bro.
Thank you.